Hello. Hey, Steve Bedell, your EXP realtor in the Villages, Florida. I'm coming in today. It's June 13th, 2024. I'm going to talk to you today about a big topic of interest in the Villages and a very big topic for people who are considering moving here. And that is the closeness of the houses and the privacy. So what I did today, I lined up a few houses for you that are in different stages of things, and talk to you about maybe what you can do and what to look for when you're looking for a property in the Villages. Now, I will tell you that most of the people who are concerned about it are people who don't live here yet. Once you live here, you find out that, hey, I've lived in a couple of different houses here and I've never had a bad neighbor. And from the sides, you don't really come in contact with them much. So it leaves the front and the back where you're on the road. And the back end, that varies all over the place. So it's usually that back view that everyone is concerned about. So let's take a look at some different houses in different price ranges and see some similarities and the differences. Okay, so the first one I popped up here for you, I lined up a few ahead of time. I'll get me out of the way here. And this is a patio villa. You've seen one, you've seen them all. They got shrubbery on one side there, which is pretty nice. And you can see that's very nice. That's a back row. That's the back of the building there. See, this is the back. This is the side here. Okay, you can see this is the other side. People put the grills out here. They have a door here, but you can see how the patio next to it, there's no windows, so you have privacy there. Okay, yeah. And yeah, this is pretty much what patio villas look like. Okay, so that they got kind of a nice deal here. Actually had owned a patio villa that was up in Calumet Grove and had a back. The back of it was bushes like that because Buena Vista was right next to it. So that kind of was nice and had privacy. But let's take a look at another property here and see what happens. So we got G5081, 297. Let's see if this works. I usually don't cut my numbers short here. 2897. All right, here's a really good, we're going to get a really good look at what happens here. Now, here's another villa, all right? But another patio villa, this is what people get shook up about because when they see this, they go, oh my God, we're packed in there like sardines. And with an aerial view and from a distance, it does kind of look like that. Whoa, look at that. So that's kind of where it comes from. But you'll see once you live in them, you really see here's a whole row here. They have all these bushes out back. This is all open land out here. Now these though, when they're back to back, that does maybe cause you some privacy concerns. So let's see if we're there. Yeah, but see, this is kind of nice here. So anyway, where that ends up, okay, these are like back to back like this. So these kind of watch out for if you're looking for that privacy. And homes like this will give you a little more privacy. Okay, I'm going to show you some other options here now. Okay, G5081, 538. All right, let's take a look at this one. All right, now, you want some privacy? This is one of the big differences between a courtyard villa and a patio villa. Courtyard villas have privacy because they're a courtyard and they're all enclosed. So they're very popular for people that have pets, especially because they can open the door and let their pet out and not worry about where they're going. All right, see, I'm going to have a closer look here. Here you can see these are totally self-contained like this. So you're all So you let the dog out here, they can wander around all over the place and not worry about it. Okay, so that has a lot more privacy than a patio villa, than most of them, because you do have your own self-contained unit. All right, so that is an option there. If you're concerned about privacy, courtyard villas are a good option. If you're concerned about having pets too, they're very good options. So that's big difference there. So let's go back again. I think they're all 5081. Yep, 538. Did I? Is that what I just did? Might have been. And yeah, Danbury. It was, I think. Okay, dummy. Alrighty, let's go past 538. 581, 830. You guys keep me on track here. Keep me honest. Soledad. Take a look at what we got here. Okay, now, I want you to notice this house. Location, no bond, Cypress. I just sold the Cypress recently here. Nice size house. Okay, now, let's take a look what we got here. Da-da-da. This is the golf course. Okay, so this is a good option if it's in your price range. Get a house on a golf course. This one even has, I think it said no cart path to it. Now, some people, I would take a look at each location though, because this looks nice and private if that's what you like. But some people have a golf cart path run right by them here, and they can find that annoying with golf carts running by all day, especially if you're on a tee box. You're gonna maybe hear a lot of noise at 7 in the morning, or maybe even earlier on some days when the days are long, and later. And you might pick up some pretty colorful language while you're at it, because you know what happens when you shank that golf ball. Anyway, this is an option for you. Of course, it's going to be a more expensive price range. Now, this home, let's check this out. This is 535. Um, you do add the golf cart. Or another option besides the golf course is a pond or a water view. You can figure maybe they can add up to $100,000 to the price of the house. So if this house was not situated on a golf course, that might be $435,000. But where it is on a golf course, golf view, it's right on Hacienda Golf Course, then that might be a little different story if it wasn't there. So golf course or a pond view is a good way to get a nice view out back if it's in your price range. Well, let's take a look at one more. 508, 3014. Okay, there we go. Southland. Now this is kind of what started me on it even. This home here, there's a pretty private backyard right there. Look at that. There's a fence out here, and this is all kinds of open land here. There's horses out in this area, and they can expect to keep it like that. So, yeah, how about that? You're going to have a pretty nice open shot there all to yourself right in here. Okay, so now I want you to look at this house, though, where it's situated. Okay, right there. That's a good view. Shows you right where it is, right there, right on that open land. But here's the deal on this. This house is an Amarillo. There are a lot of Amarillos in the villages. It's a nice 3-2 size. Most of them have either 14 or a little over 1,500 square feet with them, depending on the exact model. But this is located, it's pretty far in the northwest corner of the villages, kind of out by itself, which is one of the reasons they have this privacy. So if you want the privacy, you want the quiet, this is a great deal to you. The price on this Amarillo is $535,000. Now that's the most expensive Amarillo that I have seen here. It's very nice. It's been all updated. It's a very nice property. Okay. Oh, it has rugs though too, which are not all that popular here. But anyway, nice property, great location. But you do have to, if you are very concerned about the view and you want this kind of privacy, then it will cost you more to get that kind of privacy. Okay? Okay, so I hope this has been helpful to you when you're looking at, things to consider when you move into the villages, because that backyard view is a prime consideration for most of the people moving here. So I hope this helps give you a little insight into what you can do about it and just what exactly the different views are down here. Okay? All right. Until next week, we'll see you later. Hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks now.